Hi, folks. This is Dave Schmidt. It's the evening of May 10th, and as you can see, I've got Michael Lee Hill here with me. I'm here at my home in Sedona. Michael was here over the weekend at the workshop we had in Sedona, and he's staying with me here this week. And so Michael is going to be my guest on the radio program tomorrow night on May 11th, and we're going to have a live program. You can call in with all your questions if you'd like. And what we're going to do, we're going to talk about what is the appropriate story behind this ET race called the Anunnaki. About 8 to 10 years ago, if you did research on the internet, you couldn't find hardly anything at all. And yet there's lots of stuff that's coming out, and the vast majority of the information that is being presented on the internet is presenting the Anunnaki in what we would call a dark light. Well, Michael has a different side of the story of that, and his story is very unique. A couple of reasons why. Because he was associated with 5 years personally with a gentleman by the name of A.R. Borden, and for close to 40 years, A.R. Borden was the individual on this planet more than anybody else that personally worked and communicated with the Anunnaki. And also on top of that, Michael himself, you've heard me say this before, is a Nephilim, which is an Anunnaki human hybrid. So he has these first-hand experiences to be able to declare what truly is the story on there and how the experiences he relates to them as well. So Michael, just share with us a few, maybe a minute or two, some of the things that we're going to cover tomorrow night and what you'd like to talk about tomorrow night.
Well, I'm really excited about this, first of all, because I see a lot of researchers just throwing the Anunnaki under the proverbial bus and putting them into a negative light. And I can understand, because there is a faction who has been tasked with reflecting back a negative polarity so we could evolve at a faster rate in consciousness. But that's only half the story. There's another part of this, and that is, I would call them Team Good Cop. And, I think this is why sometimes you'll hear people say that the Anunnaki have inspired us and given us agriculture and architecture and sacred geometry and, things that are enlightening humanity, where if you focus on Team Bad Cop, who's reflecting a negative polarity, then, it looks ugly. But I think the whole part of Team Good Cop is being ignored by a whole lot of researchers, and half truth is no truth at all. So.
Good. Well, tomorrow night, that's what we're going to talk about on the radio program. The whole concept that it's not just one side of the story. There are two various sides of the story and the reason behind that, okay?
Perfect.
Good. We'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow night. All right. Thanks a lot. Okay. Bye-bye.
Peace.
Yeah.